archery turkey hunting season began yesterday and it runs until mid-January. Ryann joins us live from Boone County, where she's learning a thing or two about archery and bow hunting.
Good morning, Juliet. Yes, I am in Boone County, and we've got a lot of tips for you this morning about archery and bow hunting. I'm here this morning with Sean. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
Glad to be out here again. A lot less humid and muggy and buggy than last time.
I noticed that. But I was prepared. I got a big can of bug spray just for you.
It was crazy last time.
Indeed.
Well, turkey and deer hunting. Yes. Archery. We're talking about archery today. Tell me about, the season just started. What do people have to do to get started?
Okay. Well, archery deer hunting is just like every other hunting season. Probably the most important thing that anybody can do is make sure that they stop and pick up their fall deer and turkey hunting pamphlet. And unlike previous years where all of the changes are listed in the inside cover, this year every change for this coming season is listed right on the back cover.
Okay.
So right there in that big orange box has got a list of every change to the regulations that occurred this season.
Okay.
And then it's also got all the season dates.
Nice.
So archery season will run from September 15th, which was yesterday, to November 14th. And then it closes down and opens back up again November 26th.
Okay.
And will run to January 15th,
Does that have something to do with Thanksgiving?
No.
Everybody running out and getting their turkeys.
The firearms deer season. But Thanksgiving is always like the tail end of firearms deer season.
Okay, so what kind of equipment do we need?
All right.
You've got tons of it here this morning.
I've got quite a bit of equipment, so any archery hunter, generally speaking, is going to either be hunting from a ground blind or they're going to be hunting from a tree stand.
Okay.
And so I've got kind of your standard tree stand and the parts thereof right here.
Okay.
We're going to utilize a series of these ladder steps, and they basically just strap on to a tree, and we're going to use that to go up. From there, we're going to attach the actual tree stand, the seat, to the tree using, again, a series of ratchet straps, and that gives you a platform that, albeit a little dangerous because you're elevated off the ground, but it can make for a lot safer shot because all of your shots are down towards the ground.
Okay.
So if you miss that deer or turkey, there's a lot less chance of anyone else being injured by that.
It's not going up to where it can come down and hit somebody. Makes sense.
Which is why archery hunting, particularly inside city limits of Columbia and Jefferson City, is a safe thing and something that I hear that people are concerned about oftentimes, but I do my best to put those fears and concerns at rest when I describe archery hunting.
Yeah. Well, when we come back, we're going to take a look at some of this other equipment that came out, and then we're going to show you the bow and talk about some safety tips there.
Absolutely.
But for now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
You're watching KRCG 13 live at sunrise.
Welcome back. Bow hunting is one of the fastest growing hunting sports because of advances in technology. Ryann joins us live with some useful hunting information from a Missouri Department of Conservation agent.
Good morning, Juliet. Yes, I am at Three Creeks Conservation Area in Boone County, and we're talking about archery and bow hunting. It's pretty fun. I'm here this morning with Sean. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
So I've had some practice so far.
Yes, you have.
I'm pretty excited to show everybody later, but first we're going to go over some of the equipment and safety tips and stuff like that before we shoot. So, take me through.
In the first segment, we talked a little bit about a tree stand. Every archery hunter is going to need a good set of binoculars. You want to be able to identify your target from a long ways out all the way up close. And a rangefinder would be good too. That's just a little device that allows a archery hunter to know exactly how far away their target is.
Okay.
A good headlamp is always important because, like this morning,
it's dark.
If I were an archery hunter right now, I would be walking off into the woods right now, and I would need that little headlamp. To make sure that I don't get lost in the dark.
Make sure you strap it on your head so you're not dropping it,
That's exactly right. And if you're going to be hunting out of a tree stand, a fall arrest system or a harness of some kind is very, very, very important.
So that has clips on it?
Yep, it does.
Oh.
So this would be a vest, and you would strap this on around your legs and ultimately attach yourself to the tree so that if you slip and fall or fall asleep, which I know I've done a time or two in the tree stand, you're not going to roll out and fall to your doom.
Wow, I didn't know they had those.
So That is very, very important and something that we encourage every archery hunter or every hunter that's going to be hunting out of a tree stand, period, to make sure that they use it all the time.
That's smart. And we've, of course, got our camo gear and our cool hat.
Yep, you got a camouflage jacket and pants.
We got to try on this cool hat. Why not, right? Looks pretty awesome.
It does.
Keep the sun out of my face.
That's right. And next, you would need a little bit of little face paint.
Oh yeah.
Maybe to kind of cover it up.
All right. What about the bow here?
Finally, we've got the archery equipment. You know, for archery hunting, unless you have an exemption, you have to use a compound bow or long bow or recurve. If you have an exemption, if your doctor signs off on it, you are allowed, per our regulations, to use a crossbow. But basically, the archery equipment, a bow and arrow, haven't changed much over thousands of years up until the last, 40 years probably. It come the advent of the compound bow. Basically, we've got, your bow and arrows. Arrow being the shaft, fletching and knock, and bow with limbs and string. One of the things that's important to remember when, talking about safety is that you've got very pointy things in here. And so anytime you're dealing with broadheads, sharp arrow points, it's very important to be careful with those and know that it's dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. Well, when we come back, we're going to put this thing to use, and I'm going to try and shoot a couple arrows. I'm pretty excited, but for now, let's send it back to you, Juliet.
According to the Missouri Department of Conservation, some deer hunters prefer bow hunting because it's more challenging and there's less competition. Ryann Rumbaugh joins us live from Boone County, where she's getting her Katniss Everdeen on and trying her hand at archery.
Good morning, Juliet. I know you will appreciate this. I am channeling my inner Katniss Everdeen this morning from the Hunger Games. I am out here at Three Creeks Conservation Area with Sean. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
I'm having a lot of fun this morning.
I hope you are.
I shot an arrow for the first time and I hit the target.
Absolutely.
It's pretty exciting.
Every time.
Yes. So archery season just begun. Tell me about it.
Just started September 15th. So people can go out, get their archery deer tags, and harvest deer or turkeys of either sex with their deer and turkey hunting archery permits.
Yeah, we've gone over all the equipment, the tree stands, the cool camo hat that I have on this morning. So now it's time to get down to it and shoot some arrows. So walk me through it a little bit.
All right, so go ahead and being that you're right-handed, you're going to pick up that bow, the compound bow, with your left hand.
Okay. This is upside
down. Flip it over.
That would
Turn it around.
There we go. No?
There you go.
Why am I having such a hard time with this right now? There we go. Hey.
It goes that way.
I promise I practiced.
She did practice. She hit the target every time.
All right.
Go ahead and remove your arrow and knock it or place the arrow on the knock point on the string.
So that goes here.
Yes.
And then this goes right there.
Just like that.
Perfect.
We're going to turn this arrow just a little bit. Just like that.
All right. What's next?
All right. So you're going to grab that string, a finger above and fingers below, and pull as hard as you can. Now it's a little bit tough.
It is hard. The first time I tried it, I was like this, and I couldn't barely do it. Now I've had some more practice, so I'll only struggle a little bit. So there we go. And you can adjust that, right?
Yes, you can. You can increase or decrease the poundage on different compound bows.
All right, so I'm looking through this.
So you're gonna look through that little peep sight, line it up with the sights.
All right.
Place that on the target.
Yeah.
Yay!
I hit it right on the side. Before, I wish they could have seen it before. I hit it almost right in the middle.
Right dead center in the middle of the target.
Oh, that was so exciting. All right, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
All right. So these aren't super sharp right now.
No, they're not right now.
Good.
They would just have a field point or a target point, something on it to just practice with.
I feel like I'm not ready for that. I don't know. That sharp arrow kind of freaks me out right now.
Okay.
So I like these dull ones. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if I can get the strength to pull this again.
It takes a lot of
really
practice.
It's hard.
Because you're working muscles that you don't normally work with other things.
All right. Boom.
Right in the middle.
I can't believe this is my first day. This is fun.
It's so much fun.
And I'm not a big hunter. You know, I love animals, so I couldn't really see myself shooting at animals. But if I went out to a range and shot at some targets, I think that would be pretty fun.
It's a good way to pass the time.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I got to thank you for showing me how to do this morning. It was so much fun and great information on archery season. And for more info, you can check out the Department of Conservation online. For now, we'll send it back to you, Juliet.
I'm impressed by that, and you're wearing a nice hat to go with it.